Captain, evening, Azhar Ali.
Thank you, Ali. It's going to be a big game tonight. Both teams have their full squad back. The main players are back. The impact players are back. So we're going to see some fascinating cricket tonight. Hyderabad Bahadurs looking really strong throughout this tournament. They have the very balanced side. Some key players to look at. Hassan Nawaz up at the top. He's been amongst the runs. He's been their top scorer for so far. And Salman Ali Agha has been performing really well, both with ball and bat. He'll be a major factor in this game for Hyderabad Bahadur. Mirpurkhaas Tigers, oh, they have big names, especially in the batting department. Umar Akmal back in the team, although he hasn't been performing that well in this tournament, but he has that X factor in him. Asif Ali hasn't fired yet, but again, an impact player as well. Arif Yaqub is back in the team. Leg spinner had a wonderful T20 tournament, and I'm looking forward to seeing him tonight in a big game.
Yeah, the biggest news was the toss. Mirpurkhaas winning the toss, no hesitation for Umar Amin in deciding to bowl first. Sajjad Ali Jr., he's been a revolution. He's had some fantastic last 3 months. It's been very impressive. We know about his quality. Hassan Nawaz, his partner, he's a bit of a dasher, likes to go big, likes to hit big sixes. That's the quality of him. But they're up against a very experienced and a quality bowler, Samin Gul. He will seam the ball early on. But Azhar, in this pressure game with his qualification on stake, does that affect the advantage of toss? Nullifies that? Or still there is something?
It's always, I was always a big believer of whatever you do first, you have to start well. You had to set the tone. Otherwise, in a bigger game, if you slip a little bit early in 4 or 5 overs, then it's hard to come back because it's a pressure game. So yes, the opportunity is there. The pitch looks like might be a little double pace to start off. There's the opportunity for the fielding side, for the bowlers, to get a couple of early wickets and get inroads in the batting lineup. So yes, there is an opportunity, but they have to start well, bowl in good areas.
Walid Yaqub says, let the cricket begin. This is the first delivery of the qualifier number 1. Sajjad will face Samin Gul. Swing, appeal, yes, given out. What a start! What a fantastic start! Getting the big wicket on the very first delivery. Samin Gul, you beauty.
Talk about setting the tone, and that is it. First ball on the money, hitting the stump, little bit of swing, and most probably is gonna hit topper or clip the leg stump. It was quite close. Sajjad might think he's a bit unlucky, but he's the man who counts the most. First dismissal, first Sajjad departs for none. Hyderabad, none for 1.
Azhar Ali says, setting up the tone. What a way to do it. Get a wicket on the very first delivery. And that off Sajjad. We know what he is capable of. But they're not done yet. They've got some power hitters in their side. As one more power hitter walks in. Faizan. But have a look at that. It seemed in. What about the footwork? It was not going anywhere. But maybe clipping, Azhar. Maybe just.
Yeah, it would have gone either way. It's one of those decisions, but yes, when you play across the line with not much foot movement, it's more chance you're gonna get given out. So credit to Samin Gul, putting the ball in the right area.
Good start for Faizan right from the middle of the bat. No slip. They've got a field at mid-wicket that suggests the ball will come into the right-hander. Does that play on the mind? You can double bluff within a waist finger.
Yes, on a wicket like this, the the main wicket-taking opportunities trying to hit the stumps, because on a slowish track, slips really not in play. Uh, you have to go with the majority dismissal options. So I think that is the way to go, especially with Samin Go.
Again, movement, but that's surely going down. Surely not going to hit the stumps. First runs on the board for Hyderabad, courtesy to a leg by towards onside. He's such a good bowler, such a skillful bowler, Samin Gul. He's been around for a while in the circuit. You've played against him or with him also. What do you make of him, his talent?
Yes, of course, he's been phenomenal. Uh, yes, he lacks a little bit of pace, but his accuracy, his swing bowling, that's his strength. And that's been his keys to his success so far in his career.
Hassan Nawaz will face Samin. It's nicely played. They've got them where they wanted. They've got that early start. That's why Umar Amin has had no hesitation in winning the toss and bowling first. It's so important, Azhar, that new ball, just to take that advantage of the new ball and get to a good start in a big match.
Yes, as we discussed earlier, the start is very important. Now, Hyderabad Bahadurs are under pressure, but this is T20 cricket. You have to give a little bit of time, couple of overs, then start again. Wait for a couple of boundaries to come, get the confidence back. Obviously, in a bigger games, when you lose a wicket early on, certainly the dressing rooms are a bit nervous. So you need to calm down the nerve in the dressing room, build up a partnership, and then kick on from there. You'll have last 2 or 3 overs in power play, maybe to excel again. But at the moment, it's all about controlling the damage.
216 runs for Hassan Nawaz, 169 runs for Aga Salman for Hyderabad. They will definitely depend on these two. A wide will be called, yes, definitely. So most of the responsibility lies on their shoulders, Hassan Nawaz and Salman Ali Aga. They're the one who have to take this inning through, showing the responsibility. That man also, wicketkeeper batter Sohail, he's been in some tremendous touch in this tournament. It's good to see that he can keep. He's a bit of an all-rounder. It's always, as you said, about the impact players.
Yeah, of course, Faizan also, he's a good striker of the ball. It's about backing yourself. Sometimes even in T20 cricket, you need to give yourself a little chance.
He's getting that movement. That's a good sign for Samin Gul. As we come to the end of the first over of the qualifier number 1, it's 3 for 1. Jatt, Asim Ali Jatt will start off the proceedings. He's been very impressive. He's impressed us all with his pace, with his aggression, with his consistency. That's what you want to see from a young player. Good pace also. Good net. Oh, be careful. You've already lost a wicket. No more drama.
Again, good start from Asim Ali. This is this length of his. If he stays accurate on this, he can trouble. Especially Hassan Nawaz doesn't like the ball short. He's more of a front foot player. You can surprise him with a bouncer. We saw him getting out yesterday as well.
There's a mid-wicket in place. No slip for Asam Ali Jatt. As Azhar was saying, on a slowish pitch, you prefer having a mid-wicket rather than a slip. Good length, consistent length. He hits that area consistently. That's why he's impressed every one of us. And if the former captain is nodding his head, it means he's got talent.
Yes, talent, pace, the height is there. So just need to work a little bit more in consistency. That will come with time. Coaches will work with him. So also need to find that coach who has better understanding of him.
Right on the money. 3 dot deliveries. Similar lengths. And the former captain Azhar Ali is definitely impressed by him.
Yeah, I've seen him yesterday as well. First time I saw him. So yeah, this is the key, that he builds up an over very nicely, but he gives away one odd ball where he leaks runs. That will be key now. Next 3 deliveries.
Beautiful. Beautiful start by Asam Ali. 4 dot deliveries with the new ball in the circle. Doesn't get any better than this for a youngster.
Beautiful. First time an away swinger. Normally he was putting ball on the length. This one was a bit fuller. Asking the batsman to drive. Little bit of swing. No feets. But that's what tall bowler does to you. Your feet movement just stops a little bit because of the height as well.
Oh, that's gone. Is it the first 6? Yes, it is. Picked up beautifully by Hassan Nawaz. That's what he can do. He's got the skill. He's got the intent. Wonderful for him.
It's all about backing up your good deliveries. As we were discussing earlier, that last 2-3 deliveries are the key. That's where he leaks runs. Ball was short on the leg side and nicely picked up. Hassan Nawaz like this line and length.
Great reading of the game. We were just mentioning about this. That can he be consistent enough? All 6 deliveries at one line and length. Nicely pushed, but straight to the man. 6 runs coming off the first over of Asam Ali Jatt. 2 overs done. 9 for 1 Hyderabad. Misbah-ul-Haq, well, he's the same. The expressions are the same. If the team is under pressure or they're winning or they're losing, doesn't matter. He'll seem the same. Ijaz Ahmed Jr. also with him. They've got some quality coaches in their lineup. That is why they won so many games. That is why they've been so consistent. Hyderabad Bahadurs. But they would want to win this one and qualify. No more fuss. To seal the deal here. Get to the final.
Yes, you don't want to complicate things. You don't want to play another game and play a semi-final. You want to go one step ahead, right into the main game, hunt for the trophy. Danish Aziz, Umar Amin looking to get some spin.
Samin Gul bowled well. The ball was seaming around. Changed after 1 over. Bit of a surprise. Bringing in a part-timer, Danish Aziz, is just a touch better than top part-timer. But this is beautifully played towards onside. What a shot by Faizan. That's where he likes it. Tournament 6, number 182.
Yeah, wonderful shot, taking advantage of this power play. Went across a little bit, slog swept it over scale leg boundary. Wonderful shot. Yes, the question is, why do you need to change when something is working, especially when the batsmen are under pressure?
Attention to details. It's the little things that matter. And again, same result, 6. Even bigger, even longer. Oh, it's not working, bringing in Danish Aziz. Why would you? Look what Faizan is doing to him. 2 sixes already.
Very well done, very well done, very well done.
Yeah, taking the advantage again. Yes, the ball was in the stumps, but he was always trying to hit it over the top. He was quite clear in his shot selection. And he's taking his team back on track.
And again, same result. Another 6, third in a row. Danish Aziz is all over the place. Faizan is making it count. He was waiting for this opportunity.
Yes, hat-trick of 6s. Danish is doing nothing wrong here, but just nice, good hitting. Faizan is just eyeing that mid-wicket and sweep area. He has to go fuller and straighter, but mid-on and mid-wicket is up as well. So Danish at the moment is under pressure.
That's a relief. Single. Oh no, oh no. They've given away another run. That's poor cricket. Pressure back. They've transferred it back to Mirpurkhaas after bowling beautiful 2 overs. They've given away 20 runs. First 5 deliveries of Danish Aziz. It's in the gap. Sameen Gul will have to do a bit of chasing. He won't be able to cut that one off. So 24 runs of Danish Aziz over. This may be the game-changing over. 3 overs done, 33 for 1. Azhar Ali, the former captain, I'm going to ask you this question as a captain. What was Umar Amin thinking? What could have been the possibility? Sameen Gul bowled a beautiful over. Why would you bring in a part-timer? What was he thinking?
It's a valid question, this, because especially if you have a regular spinner, that also, it's an attacking option as well. But Sameen Gul was bowling well, and you put in a part-timer in a power play. I'm all in the favor. Danish Aziz can bowl, but in power play, sometimes it's very hard for a non-regular bowler to bowl.
And now, Asim has been changed. Sameen has changed of fence. Edged. Oh, gone. Not. It was so close. So close. I thought it has carried, but not quite. It was a good attempt by the keeper.
Yes, lucky runs. Nicely bowled. Seemed away a little bit. It did carry, but it was a bit far from Sohail. The runs are flowing now for Hyderabad.
He gave away just 2 runs and got a wicket. And then he's changed his end. 4 sixes, 2 boundaries already. Oh, that's one for the crowd. That's into the stands. Again, a great pickup shot by Hassan Nawaz. The way he hits it makes it low, so comfortable.
This is not a good length against Hassan Nawaz. You have to go really short if you want to bowl shorter. But this is a free hit for him. With this pace, this is so easy for Hassan. This is the second 6 he hit in this area. They're just flying at the moment. As I said earlier, just give yourself 2 overs something will, couple of boundary will start you off, and then you can kick on from there. And they are kicking on.
That is why you've been the captain, because you read the game. Spot on, Mr. Azhar Ali. Wonderful. Excellent.
Well, I was always making mistakes.
But the mindset, the captain's mindset, you can read through it. But something, probably there, you're at a situation where you cannot even figure out why the changes were made. Why was Danish Aziz brought in? Why would you change the end for Samin Gul? Did you make such mistakes too?
Well, of course, I mean, like in your cricketing career, you do make mistakes, yes. But we are here to pinpoint ones mistakes. So yes, but like if he had to bring the spinner on, should have brought it from the other end, because you see, I was doing the pitch report. I could see a little bit darker spots on from this end, so you could have might have got more turn from this end, but the other end was just looked so flat. And also the option, I'm all for having a spinner in the power play. These are the shots. This six started off everything, and then Faizan just took that advantage. He slog swept beautifully. First, the mid-wicket fielder was deep, then he was hitting a lot squarer. Now, then, when he brought this sweep fielder on the square leg boundary, he hit it straighter towards mid-wicket. Smart batting, and after hitting 3 sixes, he was playing along the ground. So he wanted to initiate that the start he got, and he wants to carry on, which is good batting. You don't want to just try and keep hitting the sixes. You have got 18 runs out of it, and then he played smartly.
And the delay is because Hassan Nawaz has played it into the stands. Long way back. 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. The second over of Samin Gul. He got a wicket in the first, gave away only 2 runs. He was made to change the end, and that has changed the course of the game. How much will this decision cost? Time will tell. At the moment, they're struggling.
Also, Asim Ali also bowled a beautiful over. Apart from one short delivery which he got hit for 6, he bowled a beautiful over. Could have carried on with him as well. Something is working. Batsman had to take a risk to put pressure back on the bowler. Now they are under pressure already. Batters are in much more comfortable position.
Third inside the circle. He's got 2 fielders onside, mid-wicket and square leg. But they're not even hitting to the fielders. They're hitting over the top of the fielders. That has been the quality for Hassan and Faizan. Faizan has rushed to 24 runs of just 9 deliveries. Hassan Nawaz 17 of 11. Just been amazing. Quality hitting, proper hitting, no slogging, proper cricketing shots. These two have played. Super talented. Samin Gul steaming in down the track. Missed. Change in pace. Just a bowl touch slower this time.
This is actually the line to bowl on this pitch, because the area just outside off stump is much more darker than the area in the center of the pitch. So might be double pace on that area. So that's where they can capitalize. They can bowl their cutters on that line. You have to be really smart in T20 cricket. Need to be quick thinker. Where I can go where to go to delivery when the pressure is on.
Omar Amin has been flawless with his captaincy throughout the tournament. That's a rare mistake. Would you even call it a mistake? Because it hasn't paid off. Had it paid off, had Danish Aziz taken wicket, it would have been other way around.
Could be misjudgment rather. I'll put it in misjudgment rather than a mistake, because must be a thinking behind it. But probably they misread the pitch from there. That he probably thought that it might grip a little bit, but it didn't at all. It depends on the bowler as well, how much revolution he got, because the main bowler, the like regular spinners, have more power in their finger.
Good cricket. Good cricket. They know they've got Mirpurkhaas on the back foot. 4 overs gone, 45 for 1.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, we've got a real game on our hands, haven't we? Top of the table clash, and boy, is it exciting us already. Not failed to deliver. 45 from 1. Faizan 25 and Hassan Nawaz showing every bit of their aggression. So no ball. That's one mistake you just cannot make. So they've been a little bit off the mark, have Mirpurkhaas. Haven't quite started the way they would have liked. Glad to say that I've been joined by Salman Butt. Salman, what do you make of the start?
Well, thank you very much, Nick. Good evening, everyone. We talked through this major clash. This is the qualifier one, and it's a no ball. And I think initially the advantage that they got by picking up the wicket and only giving 2 runs in the first over, then a change. I don't know why he went for Danish Aziz to come in that 3rd over, because the first 2 overs went fine. And both of these batters, power play is their main strength. So why would you allow a non-regular bowler, a part-timer, to come in a power play and start operating with him? Well, this is something for their captain to tell later. At the moment, it's a free hit. Already it's 47, and it's 4 overs that have been bowled, so they need to make amends.
Yeah, Umar Amin has really not put a foot wrong throughout this tournament, but that decision to bowl Danish Aziz might backfire. We'll see through the course of this match. Free hit. And this goes high, doesn't get hold of it. It will be caught, but of course won't be out. He'll come through for a single, so he gets away with that no ball. Asim Ali Jad, he's been pretty good in this tournament. He's bowled that back of a length, varied it quite nicely. Found a good length throughout the tournament. There he is, Umar Akmal, back in the team. That experience and that explosive power we think will be very needed in the run chase.
Yes, and it's about time that he starts to fire. It's already been 3 games that he hasn't delivered the promise. Simili Jat bowling in the right areas. The wicket definitely at times can hurry up, at times the ball can hold up. That is what was said at the pitch report as well. But what we have seen is a change that didn't work, and there was advantage taken by Faizan, and all the credit to him. He picked his spot and he picked the bowler to go after, and he brought his team out of those early issues, and now they are in a good position. 48 for 1 in 4.2 overs.
He goes big, thick outside edge, and it'll just be a single. Yeah, he's all arms and legs, Asim Ali Jad. He's quite awkward customer. Bowls from a very high point, doesn't he? And almost past the perpendicular. So he tries to angle it in his view as a right-hander, and the odd one just holds, doesn't it? He's awkward. Comes at a strange angle from a big height, and then when he does change his pace, it's hard to read. Let's have a look at this. Talk us through this, Salman.
Well, yes, his approach is good. It's just that he falls away a little bit, but this height definitely gives him that extra edge, the extra bounce that he gets from the surface, from any surface, compared to a bowler who is not that tall. He will definitely get more bounce. And on a pitch like this, with slight bit of variation, sometimes the ball coming onto the bat, sometimes it's holding up, it becomes even more difficult.
That brings up the 50. 50 partnership as well. It's been a good recovery. They lost a wicket off the first ball. And Hassan and Faizan have come together and done exactly what is needed in these first 6 overs, really getting the team off to a very, very good start. Current run rate of over 11. Hasim Ali searching for wickets. This one goes high. Does it go big? It sure does. That's the biggest of the night.
Yes, it's Hassan Nawaz, and boy, that was a great stroke. He wasn't in his half, wasn't close to him, but he just picked the length and hit it. Huge hit, and it's way over the mid-off, standing in the circle. It's gone long way back outside the rope, and he has been in that kind of a form where he has been pretty destructive against all oppositions. It's a great shot. Asim didn't bowl that one as bad, but the result was perfect for the batting side and Hassan Nawaz.
Pressure on Asim Ali. They'll feel a little bit more confident now in that dugout with this partnership. Misbah-ul Haq leading from the front. Lots of experience in the Hyderabad Bahadurs side. Yeah, it's good cricket. 6 and a 1. Lots of experience. Clever and smart, and he'll keep the strike. It's 5 done. 57 for 1. Yeah, it's a very power-studded batting lineup. Salman Ali Agha back in the side, Kashif Ali, Irfan Anwar Ali. I mean, the list is long. But it's all about Hassan and Faizan. This partnership over 50 now. Still 1 to go in the power play. Samin back on. 14 from his 2, but he got that wicket. Umar Amin will hope he can make this breakthrough. Oh, it's good batting. Lovely hands, just opens the face, uses the pace. And Hassan Nawaz looking very dangerous.
Well, it's one thing that it has been played really well and into the gap, just timed away, angled the bat. But where is Samin Gul bowling? Just look at the field that he has got. He's got a deep mid wicket, a deep square leg. So he needs to be within the stumps with his different changes of pace, but he is bowling length balls with pace on outside the off stump with all the fielders in the ring. So that is asking for trouble. And it just hasn't been the kind of bowling you'd expect from a team like Mirpurkhaas turning up in a qualifier where they could win and go straight to the finals. They just have to be more precise with their planning and stick to their fields.
Yeah, again, outside the All-Star Salman, but absolutely spot on. They just look a little bit rattled in a way. They got that wicket and thought, you know, maybe there's a chance to run through a few more, but not the case. Bowlers have been taken apart, and Umar Amin seems like he's on the back foot for the first time in this tournament.
Yes, absolutely. This can happen when a misjudgment or when you make a move and it doesn't work. This can fire back, and absolutely that change where he brought Danish Aziz didn't seem to work. And I think credit to Faizan and company. They capitalized. They went after the ball and successfully hit 3 sixes. You see, whenever he's changed the pace, the batters had difficult time. I think he was in. He put in the big dive. 61, 62 actually with the single, and it's 3 balls remaining in the power play, 3 legitimate ones. In by a long way, Hassan Nawaz. So important that they close the power play on a decent note. Mirpurkhaas.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, it was interesting. It was yesterday, just talking to Umaid Asif about the way that he bowled. You know, he's a tall man. He's got some similarities with some of the bowlers here. And he just spoke about that length. And if you watch him very carefully, he very rarely misses that point. Every delivery is almost in a very similar area with subtle variations. And he said to me quietly, I only bowl the quicker ball once, maybe twice every 2 overs, which I thought was really interesting. So in tonight's game, when you've seen them hit the right length with variation, it's been quite difficult to hit.
Yes, quite a thing, giving away his secret in a post-match place. Once again, back over the head of the bowler. This one will be another boundary. So runs and coming thick and fast for the Hyderabad team. And Mirpurkhaas, well, they are losing initiative after picking up an early wicket. This is a brilliant partnership. It definitely, they have turned on the heat.
But again, pace on, and it skids onto the middle of the bat again. The variations are not frequent enough, and not bowling to his field. 2 men back on the leg side. And you just wonder whether a field change might need to happen here with this, the way he's bowling. He's bowling it quite full. Maybe bring square leg up.
Yes, I'd say have a deep mid-wicket or a short mid-wicket and a square leg, and then take one of the 2 straighter men back and bowl just around that off-stump mark and with changes of pace. Look, this is too easy. Bowling short and wide outside the off-stump. The batter has all the time in the world to play the shot where he wants to. And then, you know, it's a big power play in an eliminator game. It's 70 for 1 up to 6 overs.
.70 for 1, and that ends the power play. So you'd say that's been success all round for Hyderabad, making the most of it. And Arif Yaqub has been brought on. I've been really impressed by him, Salman. What do you make of the work he's done in this tournament?
Yeah, I think he's been very decent, and this might just turn out to be a key spell, a key moment in the game. This is probably the first wicket to fall, and then it was all Hyderabad, hitting the ball to all parts of the ground. First one is flighted, and the batter does not have to wait for any second invitation. It's back over the bowler's head, gone for a straight 6, and the onslaught just continues.
It's the Hassan Nawaz show. He's in the mood tonight. Missed out yesterday. He's stepping up when his team needs in this first qualifier. 76 for 1 now, and Yaqub under pressure.
That's much better. That's on length. The first one was pitched up, and Hassan Nawaz with his long levers, and he's a tall man. His reach is more than any normal batter. You see, that was over pitched right in the slot, and rightly so, he went after it very successfully.
This has gone big. Has it gone big enough? It has again. It's another 6. 2 in the over. Faizan getting in the act.
It's 83 for 1, and it's been raining 6s and 4s, and Arif Yaqub is trying to pick up a wicket by bowling slow leg spinners, flighting them. Should be looking to bowl dot balls at the moment. 2 set batters, and you're flighting the ball, enticing them to hit at the moment they are set. This is a better length. This is where he needs to be. Let them do the hard work. By flighting the ball at the moment, he's providing them easy chances to hit the ball out of the park.
Very well bowled, Mama.
Umar Amin looking for someone in his team to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and really pull him out of jail, because at the moment runs are flowing so easily. He needs somebody to come in and You obviously take a wicket, but if you can't take a wicket, you've got to find ways of getting these batsmen off strike. Again, flighted. And well played, hit down the ground by Hassan Nawaz, who's looking every inch the top quality batter. 7 done, 85 for 1.
This is Usman, the mystery bowler, who just takes a bit longer in the delivery stride as he pauses before the delivery. It will be interesting to see how he goes, because someone has to pick up wickets. Only that would stop the flow of runs. At the moment, it's complete destruction. Hassan and Faizan in a great partnership for Team Hyderabad. Look at the run rate, 7 overs and it's 12.14.
Yeah, he's got that long delay.
Very well bowled, very well bowled.
Hard to pick sometimes.
back karte raho,
Doesn't bowl
Shabba.
very quick. But there's these subtle variations which, well, I mean, I'll be hoping Mr. Shehzad, the tournament CEO. Great to see all the dignitaries enjoying themselves. Oh, it's well bowled. Beauty. Beats everyone.
You see, you don't need to be that good. You've even beaten your own keeper. That is where the 4 came from. Otherwise, definitely an outstanding ball. Nobody had any idea where this one was going after pitching. Unfortunate, the bowler. Just have a look how beautifully that has been bowled. No idea anyone. That deserved to hit the stumps.
Yeah, quick chat with captain after that delivery. Got a slip in place. Know how important breaking this partnership is. Up to 90 runs now, 10 shy of 100. Nearly in the 7th over, so it's looking ominous for Mirpurkhaas. Yeah, it's well bowled again. Excellent bowling. They're looking hard for 2 here. Will they go? They're going to go hard, and they should get it. Good from these 2 batters.
Yeah, it's good running, but the fielders, they need to come up 3 or 4 steps, because they're not picking up what he's doing, so they won't go very hard at the ball. The fielders, they need to realize what's going on in the middle. Just look at that. Just pushed in the gap. Nice running this.
Very well bowled, very well bowled, very well bowled.
They can afford to see him, because they already have a very good run rate. They're 92, and we are still in the process of the 8th over, and they've got 4 byes, so won't be much pressure on the batters.
Beauty.
Yeah, they're able to just milk Usman, don't have to take any risks, and that's a result of the previous overs. They've bought themselves some time, you would say. 45 and 41 respectively, these 2 batsmen. This one, again, he's bowled a really good over there, has Usman. He's led from the front. Didn't get the wicket, was unlucky. 8 down, 96 for 1.
Danish bhai. Dera la mama, dera la mama.
It has been a run feast. 95 for 1 in 8.1. It has been a festival of 6s. Faizan 46, Hassan on 41. Mirpurkhaas are definitely on the back foot. They're searching for that breakthrough. Where is it coming from? As I've been joined by one of the finest, one of the best openers that the world have seen. Mohsin Hassan Khantab alongside me. I'm going to ask him, how can Mirpurkhaas make a comeback?
First of all, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum to the viewers and good evening. See, I must give credit to the Hyderabad players. They played very sensible cricket. There's no slogging at all. They're playing proper shots. They're going for ones and twos. So they are playing very good cricket. So very good question you have asked me, that Mirpur, how to get through them. The best thing now is to bowl line and try and keep them down instead of trying to buy a wicket. Just put them down for 2-3 overs, put the pressure on them, and I think the result will be better for them.
There's the chance. There's the chance. No, not quite carrying. It is.
Yeah, if they have to play a shot on a good ball, then they have to take a chance. This is not a bad ball. He went for it and almost reached the fielder. So this is what, now that's a wonderful shot. This is what I've been saying, Ali, that they have played very sensible cricket. I haven't seen a single slot shot so far.
Yeah, Faizan brings up his fantastic 50. What a time to get it in a pressure game. Qualification online, and he's played a blinder of an inning.
Absolutely, Ali. He's played a blinder of innings in a crucial game. This win will be so important for the Hyderabad team. And I'm really impressed with one thing, honestly speaking, that I've been always saying that even in 2020 cricket, you have to play proper, sensible cricket. There's no need to slog unless we go to the last 2 or 3 overs. And if you have wickets in hand, and at the moment they are 101 for 1 in 9 overs. That's tremendous so far, and I think they have to capitalize on this. If they capitalize on this and go to the last 5 overs with wickets in hand, in the last 5 overs, Ali, they can easily touch 60, 70 or 80 runs.
100 partnership also. They lost the wicket in first over when the score was just 1. Then Umar Amin brought in Danish Aziz, the part-timer, and since then it's been all Hyderabad. They just dominated. They've hit sixes, big sixes. They've not just scored runs, they've just shattered the confidence of the team, the way they're hitting it. Now they're in search of the wicket. Usman has bowled a good over, 6 runs of the first. He's got that X factor. He just mixes it up beautifully.
Yeah, he does. But then again, like you were saying, like I said, all the credit goes to the Hyderabad batters because they've played very sensible cricket so far. They played a shot which they went for totally for a boundary or for the maximum, and then they're picking ones and twos. So that has put a lot of pressure on the opposition.
Look at the projected score with this run rate. 223 in a big match, in the qualification number 1. They're just running away with the show, these 2 batters, Hassan Nawaz and Faizan. That's good cricket. There is no need to go all gun blazing on every delivery.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. You have to plan your overs, not the whole innings. Play according to the overs, and so far they have done so well, and they're playing the shots according to the merit of the ball.
There's a chance, direct throw was required. Not quite working for Mirpurkhaas at the moment.
Yeah, but tremendous single. See, that's the response, and this non-striker played the main role here because he gave him a call and reached the danger end. So that was, there you see.
That's Faizan's 50, the way he hits it, such a clean hitter of the ball. Yes. And he hits it long way.
This is exactly what... totally agree with you. We have said it right. The shots he played them proper to the maximum. I mean, that was a half-hardened shot. If there's not a shot, they're looking for ones and twos, and that puts a lot of pressure on the. Yeah, that's Faizan's 50. Very well played. As we can see, there's not even a single. That's a wonderful placement, and this is a perfect shot for the maximum. Another sensible shot, rather clever shot, I would say. And this is the reason Hyderabad is doing so well, because they're playing actually a planned cricket, with the planning that we have to stay at the wicket, develop some partnerships, and take the score nice and cruise, and then keep wickets in hand in the end, and then we can go on the attack totally.
Oh, he swept it hard, but there is protection. Just the way he hits it is so wristy, so powerful, Faizan. As we come to the end of 10 overs, it's 105 for 1, Hyderabad. Zero plus strategic timeout.
साहब परेशान क्यों आ रहे हैं
10 overs, 105 for 1. Mirpurkhaas, who played some excellent cricket in this tournament, are struggling at the moment because Faizan and Hassan are running away with the show. In the pool matches, Hyderabad did beat Mirpurkhaas. Some fans here. If you can zoom in to the man in green, he's got a shirt who's got Nick Compton's name on it. He's made some fans here. It's been brilliant having Nick Compton here in Pakistan. There are all the people here wearing his shirt. That's amazing. Very cool. More than one. That's the love everyone gets when they come to Karachi. They all love these.
And yeah, I was speaking to Nick yesterday, asking about that, how he's feeling here in Karachi. He said it's absolutely wonderful. I said, what about the hospitality? He says it's tremendous. So I'm proud to be a Pakistani and a Karachiite. And all these foreigners, when they come to Pakistan, our hospitality, alhamdulillah, is outstanding.
Yeah, but what they did, both Azhar Ali and Nick Compton, they were out for lunch. They did not invite any one of us. Any one of us. How can they do this? And Mehak Khokhar, all of them, they were out for lunch. They did not bother asking us. These are the people who made this league happen. The chairman also, the CEO also, everyone involved in this league. It's just been brilliant. ZKB Sindh Premier League. It's just the initiative, sir. for the people of Sindh?
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed, I must say. I'll come back after this ball.
Oh, that's drilled. That's hit with some power through extra cover. There is no stopping Faizan at the moment.
Now look at the class of the shot, Ali. He gives himself room. He finds a gap between cover and deep mid-off and places it perfectly. Look at that. He gives himself room, makes a shot. He knows where the fielder is not there. The gap is there, and he played that perfectly. Very impressive so far from the Hyderabad batters. They've played planned cricket, proper cricket, and we haven't.
Now he cuts, and cuts beautifully, right between the two fielders. Oh, Faizan looks so dangerous. He is at his very best.
Tremendous shot again. Again the placement between short third man and point position. That's really I'm enjoying cricket here, because I've been always saying you need not to slog in 2020. Play your proper shots, go for ones and twos and threes maybe, and then you'll come up with a very decent score. And Hyderabad has so far performed according to the situation. And in a crucial game like this, where they need a very good start, a winning score to start with, and they're on the way for that. Well played, Hyderabad, so far.
The trouble is, these two batters, they like to hit big. They can hit big whenever they want to. So that's the trouble for Umar Amin. How do you get a wicket? And if they play on till 20 overs, they're well on their way to get to over 200 quite easily.
Very true, Ali. Like we were talking before.
Hits it hard, hits it really hard. Again, bisecting the two fielders to get another boundary.
Tremendous shot, tremendous shot. Look at the placement and the power behind the shot and the placement. The most important thing is the placement. He knows where there's no fielder. Now that's what I call class hitting. Proper, sensible hitting. Superb. And you were talking about Umar Amin must be in deep trouble at the moment thinking. Like I said, the best thing is to keep bowling accurate. They're already on the attack. So Ali, the best thing they can do is don't give them anything. Let them make a good shot out of a good ball. So that is the place where they can make a mistake.
11 overs done. 120 for 1. Hyderabad. Manhattan. He lost the wicket on the first over, and then it has been on the rise. Look at that over. The third one, more than 20 runs, 24 runs came off that. There has been no stopping these two batters. 68 for Faizan. Hassan has scored 43. There is a fielder. No, he won't be getting to that. He won't be getting to that. Another boundary to Faizan. He's dealing in the boundaries at the moment.
Ali, I must say, he's very impressive, this fellow, Faizan, and he's played, like even this shot now, he sees there's no fielder at the boundary, even if it goes up in the air. And he's done that, but there's no fielder. So that's the class of a shot, that even if it's a catch, it's falling away from the fielder. So superb batting, and Hyderabad,
Oh, that's the one. That's the one he was searching for, Usman. Gets the wicket. Faizan goes, could not quite read that ball. Came in sharply and got the stumps.
That one, I think, pitched pretty up to the batsman. There we see it. So, and yeah, he went for the cut shot. The ball turned. Very good ball. And that's what I was saying. Bowl accurate. Bowl within the stumps. Don't give them away anything. Let them play a bad shot on a good ball. And this is what happened today.
A brilliant 72 for Faizan of just 38 deliveries. With strike rate of 189. It's 124 for 2 now. got the breakthrough, but the trouble continues. Another very talented player, Salman Ali Agha. He's been in some good form in this tournament. But Usman is in the middle of a very fine spell. He's only given away 13 runs and got a most important wicket of his own.
Yes, very true. Most important wicket because Usman was going berserk with this Mirpurkhaas bowling. And now let's see what happens because they have to they'll try get another wicket as soon as possible to put some pressure.
Pace, quicker one towards the leg side. Hassan Nawaz would feel unlucky that he could not get that connection because the ball was there to be hit. There he is, the big man alongside me. It's such an honor to be here, sitting next to you. I had never thought of this.
My pleasure is mine, I must say. But the pleasure here we're getting from the Hyderabad batters. I'm really impressed the way they're batting. They're playing according to the occasion. A crucial game, a very important game for them to move forward in the tournament. And according to the situation, they're taking full advantage of the capacity which they see in the bowling of the opposition, and they're taking full advantage of that. And at times they've actually even dominated some good overs and good balls.
It's been very impressive, Usman. Just that pause, the delay that he has in his action makes it a little tougher for the batters because we know that these batters, they like to go big. So that delay just irritates them a little.
True, and well, this is what you call deception. This bowler can do pretty well, especially if when the ball is stopping also on the track. But Karachi track has been always good, especially in the shorter version. It's very well placed again for a nice. This is what I've been saying, Ali, that look, they're always looking for ones and twos. If they don't get a big shot, they're looking for ones and twos.
10.75, the current run rate after the end of 12 overs. It's 129 for 2.
So the projected score, well, don't be surprised. 215 at the current run rate, but got wickets in hand. We could be looking at 240. Could we see a score in excess of 230, 240? Well, with this man at the crease, Mr. Mohsin, absolutely fantastic to have you here this evening with us. It's been quite an impressive performance, hasn't it?
Well ball, yaar, very well done. बहुत आला दानिश भाई. Beauty दानिश भाई, beauty यार.
As you say that, Salman hits one straight down mid-on's throat. Umar Akmal, he's not going to drop that, of course. So another wicket goes down.
Yeah, that was clever bowling again. He looped that ball a little bit, but not too much. And he tried to play the big shot again, tried to create his own length, but he wasn't really properly right on the ball, so he could middle it to put it right over the boundary. But very good bowling, I must say, especially under these difficult conditions.
Spot on. Wasn't there, tried to make something out of nothing. He goes for 2. It's 130 for 3. All the sponsors, Al Hayat, reliable, making this tournament possible. And it is a tournament that's getting better and better. Batsmen are finding form. 130 already on the board, but they've lost 3 wickets. How important are these 3 wickets, Mohsin?
Yeah, that's important for the opposition because they've got 3 wickets. Otherwise, believe me or not, it could have been a huge total. But let's see how this now it's very important here, Nick, how they develop a partnership, because the previous wickets they were playing absolute wonderful cricket according to the required situation. There we see the wicket, very well taken, nice and simple catch, but nicely taken. That's just short of his reaching the length of the ball, otherwise he would have cleared the boundary.
Irfan Nazir, the new batter, is a good player. Good players in this middle order Hyderabad team. They've got a lot of experience. Mirpurkhaas will be disappointed with those 3 wickets, but he knows that there's a long way to go. Ooh, don't miss that.
Sensible bowling. Yeah, within the stump. There we see the wicket again. Again we see he's not right onto the ball, otherwise he would have cleared the boundary very easily. But then again, like I said, again, so that's what they have to do, Nick, here. They have to keep them down. Make them play silly shots and lose wickets. That will the pressure on them.
131 for 3. Well, 2 significant scores, and one in particular, Faizan getting 72 from 38, and what a partnership that was with his partner Hassan Nawaz, who's taken a back seat for once. Not often you say that, but he's the man who's in, joined by the new batsman of Hassan and Irfan go together.
Yeah, definitely I would like to say about Faizan that Faizan should have, he probably did a little bit early, played a shot which wasn't needed there. He should have tried to stay till the last overs and probably got 100 for himself and a very good score for the team. Now to me, the team counts first, but this wasn't the time for him to go for a shot on every ball. Stay there, play till the last overs and make a big score for your team and for yourself.
And actually, you're spot on, because the games that have gone the full distance are the ones that have built that platform. A lot of teams have had good starts. You know, the ball comes on and there's a lot of good players up top, but it's what happens between overs 10 and 16, which has been a question mark for a lot of the sides. Maybe not these 2, because they've flourished and they've done well.
Well, you have said now, very dangerous period between 10 and 16. This is the place where you have to either maintain yourself and don't lose wicket. That is the time where if you lose quick 1 or 2 wickets, then all the pressure comes back on you, and you give the chance to the opposition to get back in the game. So this is, and Nick, what I've seen 2020 cricket, I've been always saying, play according to the plan. Play. And Nick just said, you have a good start, then capitalize on that. That's very important.
Very wise words. Arif Yaqub coming on for his 4th over was really expensive early on, but also a possibility for Umar to identify an opportunity now to get through a few of his spinners, see if he can run through 3 or 4 overs quietly. And just before you know it, they haven't quite capitalized on the start that they've had. So that'll be the plan for Mirpurkhaas. Yeah, it's a nice delivery to end a very good 14th over, 135 for 3. Two away from another good 50. Well, what will be another good 50? He's played so well in this tournament. Danish is the bowler. 26. I think he went for one of his overs.
Yeah, very well pointed out, Nick, there. Now 48, he's on 40i. He's seen an example that when the other fellow got out on 72. Now he has to carry this bat, try and carry the bat till the end, because he's well settled in, he's got the eye on the ball, he's totally in command. Don't throw your wicket away, try and go till the last overs and make a big score for the team.
This one has hit hard. Has he found the gap? He sure has. So Irfan opens his boundary account. And that's what Hassan Nawaz needs. He needs a partner who comes in, who adds a little bit of impetus and really gets the score in this partnership building.
Another tremendous shot, bisecting the mid-wicket and the mid-on fielder perfectly and not taking any risk. They got 4 runs there without taking a big chance. No point of slogging. Play your proper shots, look for 1s and 2s and maybe 3s and take the score over 200 or make it even much better than that.
Nicely bowled. Just held that one back a little bit. Bowler batsman came down a little early. And the bowler could adjust. So Hassan Nawaz, 49. Another 50 pending. And he'll get there and run hard. He'll look for 2, won't get it. It's a very well played 50.
It's very well played, Hassan. And let's hope he realizes his now responsibility of staying on there. Instead of getting a new batsman in, he's well settled in, just cruise it towards a big score.
Better from Danish. He's turned things round a little bit. Bowled a better line and length. 5 to go. 143 for 3. Yeah, the scene is set for an exciting last 5 overs. Irfan and Hassan just setting themselves up to hopefully explode. Usman is back on. He bowled exceptionally his 3 overs, just 6 and over, and he got that important wicket as well. So Faizan, so he's done a really good job for his team. Important time now. On the reverse, switch hit.
Keeper.
Just get 1.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just a desperately played that shot, but very crucial time. Nick, you're absolutely right. These last 5 overs for the batting side, if they can get about, I would say, 60 to 70, they've crossed the 200 mark. And this could be a wide. Yeah, it is. And very tight situation. I feel sorry at times for the bowlers because little bit down the leg side, just a wee bit, and they're given wide and no balls, and you know they have to be right on the spot all the time.
Very well bowled, yaar. Very well bowled.
Well played again. Very sensibly just went for a single run. Stay out there, play till the last overs. If this partnership can stay on with very much the eye in, they can reach over 200. And for the opposition, it's very important to just keep them down. Try and keep them down. Don't try and buy the wickets. Bowl accurate, make them play short, big shots, and they'll make a mistake.
Yeah, and just to remind you, these 2 teams have got a couple of big scores in them. That'll be another wide, unfortunately. 190 Hyderabad got in the first game of the tournament, the very first innings, and of course Mirpurkhaas got up to 208, so both have a big score in them. This one is gone big. Has he got all of it? I don't think he has. This could be huge. It's a big wicket. Hassan Nawaz, he gives it away. 51, and how crucial is that?
Yeah, that was not really a short one. He tried to put it towards mid-wicket or mid-on, and you know, he just looked up in the air. Nice, and a nice catch. These catches they look easy, but not easy to take. Let me tell you, they're very controlled catch taken, which a wicket needed badly by the opposition. And so far, I think we are running towards a very interesting end.
148 for 4 now. The dangerous Hassan Nawaz goes, and well, what a beautiful city we are in, and I've been absolutely treated.
The best city.
Best city, says Moisen. Yeah, there's so much to do. Bit of nightlife. Who knows, maybe on the way back we can stop off and see some of the attractions.
Yeah, Karachi's nightlife is very full of fun, you know. Very good food, lovely, beautiful restaurants, nice places to go, and you can go to the seaside. And Karachi is the only seaside in Pakistan. It's a beautiful beaches. Have you been to the beaches so far?
Not yet. No, I'm waiting.
Well, get hold of Azhar. He's the right person. And Azhar is from Lahore, but he knows Karachi like the back of his hand.
Azhar has been great. We went for lunch together. Took me to a very nice place. Then we had a coffee, and it's nice to connect with guys you played against and have watched for so many years. As Anwar Ali, Khan, the captain, he walks out. Can he make a difference to these final overs? Oh, it's well bowled. Not really picking him. Usman's been the pick of the bowlers by a long way, hasn't he?
Yeah, accuracy. That's what he's trying to do. He's not trying to play tricks with the ball. He's just trying to stay just short of it. And the way he stops at the last second, delivering the ball, that's the catch we see. Very nicely controlled catch. But Usman, he waits for the bowler, for the batter. If he's coming down the track, he changes his length of the ball.
That's out. Yes, he waited. The batsman waited too. And he's done them all ends up. I don't think he picked it at all. It was a slider. Just went on a little bit faster. Got the length wrong, and plumb LBW. As plumb as you get.
Within the stumps, there we see it. Within the stumps, trying to create a shot. And then it went straight. That was plumb, actually. I don't know why the umpire waited for long, but I don't blame them. Make sure it's out and out.
Moisen was giving that out in the commentary box. He goes for naught. 148 for 5.
It's 148 for 5, and we are into the final 4 overs, and we have seen an outstanding batting display from Hassan and Faizan earlier. A bit of a pullback now by the Mirpurkhaas Tigers, and we'll see how they finish. Very important, these last 4 overs. And I have with me in the commentary box the president and co-founder of the SPL, Mr. Arif Malik. And thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a technique actually to hold this mic, so let me learn this technique.
That's a wonderful stroke. This Qasim Akram delivers his first ball, and the batter Irfan Niazi is right onto him. So the margin of error has been very little over here. It was expected that the score would be around 160-70, but definitely they can go far beyond that. A full toss and got what it deserved. So, sir, tell us about your vision, because you've come up with a great idea of introducing 3 emerging cricketers in every playing 11.
Yeah, the basic idea, I mean, when we initiated the idea with the government of Sindh, we basically got the sanctioning, or you can say the securing the agreement for 10 years to conduct this Sindh Premier League. So it's basically the vision behind is to introduce the Sindhi players, emerging players, and we are having the five Sindhi players in each squad. So this is basically the baseline, but we are also having some 6-7 players in the different squads. Like Ladkana is having, I think, 9 Sindhi players. So it's a great prospect for the Sindhis. It's a great prospect for Sindh, of course. Then, of course, for Pakistan cricket, I know that a lot of selectors. They are like looking for these matches, and maybe they'll be picked in the PSL, and maybe they're representing Pakistan.
Well, that was hit hard straight to Umar Amin and cover, and would have been another wicket, but not to be. Unfortunate for Qasim Akram. It was dropped. Once again, Asif Afridi is just swinging his bat in a hope that he middles one and sends it out of the park. So coming back to you, Arif bhai, this is great to hear from you, this vision, and obviously you've got the agreement done for 10 years. So what inspires you to make such a league where you are obviously looking at the future youngsters, and do you ever intend to take this to other provinces of Pakistan, because this is a very unique idea?
Yes, of course. I mean, we already have done in Kashmir, everybody knows, but Kashmir is a very hard area as far as cricket is concerned, because there's no airport over there. Logistically, we got stuck in over there. Yeah, sure. You can continue.
This is a boundary, this time on the legs, and it's 17 bowled, 158 for 5. Thank you. So, you can continue with your answer.
Okay, I actually don't want to interrupt the cricket because this is the most important thing. So you see, of course, the regional cricket is very important. There are a lot of associations working in the region. But as far as, Sindh Premier League is concerned, our aim is to, take it to globally. A lot of people are watching across the globe. We have more than 140 countries, including streaming, broadcast, and all these things. I hope our technical staff will share the list soon. So it's a great essence for the cricketers. They are being watched in Pakistan. They are being watched globally. And especially, we are actually working on the cricket academies for these Sindhi players. We are actually looking for the international coaches. They can come over. Even we have the very good coaching from Pakistan stuff as well. So they'll be coming and they will be, training these guys. And we are looking for the great future of Sindh cricket.
Indeed, that sounds very exciting and very visionary, because you talk about academies. That means you're trying to go back to the grassroots and bring good things over there for the youngsters. And also, you talk about it being seen globally. Well, already, I think we are doing a great job. The production team has taken it, these live pictures, to so many countries, and you're catching so many eyeballs. So I think you deserve a lot of credit for putting up this great event, and I hope that this may continue for the length of time that you've already mentioned. And I think putting the youth in such a healthy activity where they can make a name for themselves and have a wonderful career, I think it is an outstanding thing to intend and then to execute. So looking forward. This one is another dot ball. So precious, these dot balls. And there have been a few names. Currently, Asim Ali Jatt is bowling. He's one of the very impressive youngsters. And there is Mohammad Sohail, who's playing this game from the bowling side at the moment. He's keeping. And there's another guy, Khwaja Nafiz. So you already have 3 boys who've done wonderfully well. And in fact, Sohail is in top 5 run getters of the tournament.
Basically, this is the main objective, the core objective, to have these emerging guys, whether they're from Sindh or they're from the other part of Pakistan, because this is good for the Pakistan cricket. And you've been playing yourself, so you can easily understand the performance. If somebody's better, so you have to look at the run rate, their total score. If somebody's bowler, you have to look there, all the statistics. So I believe, so coming back to the development program, because there have been the pathway cricket, I believe everybody was entrusted to have the grassroots level cricket. So our basic main objective is to develop the cricket academies across the Sindh and to create the major hub in Karachi. So the boys will be picked from the different part of the Sindh, the far-flung areas. The example of Dhani. Dhani, I remember that it's a big story for the cricket. He was not having the shoes, not the equipments. So now he's representing Pakistan. He's one of the best bowlers in Sindh Premier League. So we would like to see thousands of Dhanis, those who are coming from the Sindh.
Well, indeed, it is an outstanding story of a young man coming from a far-flung area and then making it big for the country, and it inspires a lot of youngsters to repeat what he has done. And I'm sure that the opportunity that you have provided, this platform, will be a place where a lot of these kind of youngsters and these wonderful stories will emerge. We thank you for visiting us here in the
Thank you very
commentary
much. I
box.
would just would like to thank you, the Channel Tech. They're having producing the amazing pictures, and though it was their first time to have this kind of a production, so we're proud of this, that this is made in Pakistan kind of a production. Though we are having the imported equipment, but the human resource is Pakistan, so that's a great sign for the Pakistan cricket production.
And that's also credit to you, because more people will get engaged and Pakistan will have more options. So thank you very much. God bless, and I hope this continues.
You enjoy the cricket. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So it was Mr. Arif Malik, the president and co-founder of the SPL. And with me now I have the former Pakistan captain Azhar Ali. Welcome, Azhar.
Thank you.
As we speak, there's another 6 that has been hit, and at the end of 18, it's 165 for 5. Things have been pulled back, definitely. One stage it looked that 200 could be very much possible, but now 2 overs to go, it's 165 for 5, and I think Hyderabad will be happy, but they'll also be thinking to get around 20-25 runs more.
Yeah. Mirpurkhaas has managed to pull back a little bit with wickets, with some controlled bowling. Especially Usman Tariq making the difference in the middle overs, picking up wicket, which is very important in T20 cricket. Sameen Gul now coming back into the attack.
Another opportunity, and this time accepted. Danish Aziz runs to his right and completes a good catch. An important wicket this, because Asif Afridi, he's a strong lad and he can go big. Important wicket for Sameen Gul and the Mirpurkhaas team, and they continue to stem the flow of runs. It's wicket number 6 that has gone down, and I'm sure that this will definitely encourage the Mirpurkhaas team, and the momentum definitely will shift if they do not allow many runs to be taken.
Yeah, Asif Afridi goes for just 2 of 8 deliveries, 165 for 6.
So we see the scoring card, and we saw Hassan and Fazan do the damage earlier on, and they were brilliant, especially Fazan, 72 of 38. Hassan was going great guns, but then in the middle, he just slowed down a bit until he lost his wicket. Once again, change of pace, definitely. Azhar has been very effective.
Yes, especially on wicket like this, that is very important. They lack that in power play. They tried to bowl too quick. The ball was coming onto the bat. Now they have learned how to stop the flow, and also like they have now finally know how to bowl on this pitch. And getting wickets is also made it easy for them, because the new guy coming in, it's not easy for them straight away to hit the ball the way Fazan and Hassan. They were both playing nicely.
Yes, since both of them went, it's been difficult for the others to come in and straight away pick up the pace. And definitely the pitch, bit of that stickiness and the slowness has played its part. And also the bowlers, they with time have realized which lengths to bowl and how much pace to give and the amount of variations to be used. Once again on our screens, the dignitaries, the CEO of the league, Mr. Shahzad, Mr. Naved, and all the others enjoying this qualifier one with the two top teams of the tournament. And they've put up a brilliant show. Both have won 4 matches each, and now they face off each other in pursuit of the final. Once again, change of the pace. Running hard, but I think this will be one only, and it will be trouble. Oh my God, he's missed it. Lucky for the batter that he came back, otherwise it should have been curtains. Young Fahamulak, the fielder.
Yes, there was no 2 there. Faham did well to get to the ball. If it was a bit better throw, there would have been curtains for Jahandar.
Yes, Faham made good ground. The pickup was clean. It's just the throw that, had it been more accurate, would have been a different story. Block hole this time and driven down the ground. Batters will look for another 2, and I think this is good. This is very good from the batting side. They're running hard, very good intent from them, and Umar Akmal was not very quick towards the ball. And no doubt the boundaries are now hard to come by, and the fielding side must restrict these doubles. It's 169 with 7 balls, legitimate ones remaining.
Yeah, for Hyderabad, Irfan Niazi is key. How he can finish. He had a wonderful President Trophy. He's in form. He likes to hit big.
Dot ball, very important these. Well bowled by Sameen Gul. He had a bit of rough time in one of the overs, but he's come back well. 31 he gave off his spell with 2 wickets. And now with just 1 over to go, it's 169 for 6. It's that time of the evening when there's on one side we have the graph and on the other side we have a photographer. So we don't know where to look at times. And Hyderabad Bahadurs, this is their graph where earlier on there was a huge partnership after the first wicket that fell, and then later on some wickets fell and the run flow definitely was affected. But I think Hyderabad, if they were given this runs at the start of the innings, they would have taken it.
Yes, although Mirpurkhaas has pulled back things, but still a decent total. That's a wide. This is a very important over actually. That can actually shift the momentum. If Mirpurkhaas, Hasan Ali especially bowling this last over, can keep the things quiet, then Mirpurkhaas still in the game. They have some power hitter in their team as well. Both teams are very well balanced. Hyderabad have some mature bowlers as well in their team, so they probably have seen what Mirpurkhaas bowlers have done wrong.
Well, that's huge. That is out of the park. That is some hit from Irfan Niazi. As Azhar just mentioned, the kind of form that he has brought into this tournament. He goes to 33 of 17. And this hitting is absolutely very, very valuable for the team Hyderabad. It was 1 wide, and then this first ball goes for 6. A slower one, shorter one, well read and well timed.
If it's a cutter, it wasn't slow enough. It was just right kind of pace to hit that long. It was short, asking to be hit. And I think we need to have a change of ball here. But it just went out.
Yes, I believe we've lost this ball. It's gone out of the park and on the roof, and I think it kept going. Didn't look back at all. So the umpire with the spare balls He's already in, and something of similar sorts is going to be given to the bowler. And they already have the spare ball in the hand and ready to go.
It's going to be a test for Asim Ali Jatt. Youngster, impressed quite a lot of people. You know, but this is where it counts. When the pressure is on, better in form, batting in front of you, just hit a massive six. The pressure is definitely on the youngster.
Well, he has the option to bowl in the block hole. We'll see what he does. Oh, he balls it in the slot, and Irfan Niazi is in that sort of a mood where he isn't going to spare the bowlers. Wow, that is some hitting. Straight, bang, long. Another six. He takes the score to 182.
Irfan Niazi is so powerful. Got a strong base. He probably knew that he's going to come fuller. And with the pace on, it's just so easy to hit. He's so powerful.
Yes, had that been much fuller, he wouldn't have got the elevation, but this was just ideal. Kind of a throwdown. And another one. Huge hit once again. Cow corner it goes to, and it's a six again. So 18 of the 3 balls and a wide. So 19 so far of the final over as we are halfway through. And once again they had 3 sixes in one of the power play overs. And now at the depth, at the very last over, we see 3 sixes of 3 balls, and there are yet 3 balls to go.
And there's also, we check for the no ball also for the high full toss. And you can see how high it was. But even though it's a legal delivery, it's still so destructive this.
I guess it will be a legal delivery, but at this time, when the bowler is under pressure and he is young, the captain needs to stand with him, communicate, calm him down. What we are seeing is him standing alone. Now there are 2 senior players, Umar Amin, the captain, and another one, maybe that's Qasim Akram or somebody else. They have walked towards Asim Ali Jatt. They just need to calm down the youngster. This happens to the very best of them. And Irfan Niazi is an experienced campaigner. He's been part of the PSL teams, the domestic teams, and over the years has been playing domestic cricket.
Yes, so no ball, legal delivery. I think Yorker is not working. He's not been accurate with that. I think slow one outside off is the call. They have set the field for wide Yorkers though. They've got the scale leg men up in the circle and a deep point now.
That's better from him. A Yorker length, and oh, he's missed it. It's a second run-out opportunity in a space of 8 balls that has been missed. And all this is costing Mirpurkhaas. The total now goes to 190. And such a total in a qualifier game where one team has to qualify for the final, it's a big total. Because this is definitely a pressure game. The likes of Umar Akmal and Asif Ali, they will have to come to party if Mirpurkhaas is going to do what they haven't done so far. Once again, hit towards mid-wicket, and they'll go. They won't stop running unless there's good fielding. Another weak throw this time enables Irfan Niazi to come back. So it's already Azhar 21 runs, 23 runs actually in the over, and still 1 ball to go. Huge over this.
Yeah, massive over. Momentum, as we was discussing earlier, momentum is the key, and Hyderabad definitely has that. More final delivery.
Yes, final ball, and Irfan is on 49 of 21. He would like to finish with a 6. Oh wow, that has been driven, that has been drilled through extra cover. Boundary to finish, and he gets to 53 of 22 and finishes the innings in style, and the total goes to 196 at the end of 20 overs. So Mirpurkhaas will be disappointed with this last over because it went for 27 runs, and the whole shift of momentum once again has been given away to the Hyderabad side, who have a very, very decent and experienced bowling attack, and it's not going to be easy. So there's already a meeting inside the ground, and definitely the captain Umar Amin, he's going to try and calm down his team and prepare them mentally for the big chase.
Yeah, massive chase. This is you need that kind of a hurdle now. But Misbah Haq getting his troops ready as well. Lots of knowledge will be passed to their bowlers. What lengths, what lines will be nice to bowl.
Yes, a lot of meetings as we go to the highlights. Al Hayat group brings those early wickets to start with, but then started the onslaught. It was Faizan to start with 3 sixes of Danish Aziz, and that is where it all started. And the tempo, it just picked up. And then he played some nicely timed strokes through the onside. This one was edged, but it went for 4. And then Hassan Nawaz plays some beautiful pickup strokes, and he puts them long over the boundary. And we saw some boundaries as well in between, some shots which were safely placed in the gaps, and some stuff which was loose and deserved to go over the boundaries. And this partnership continued and kept giving more and more momentum and runs to their team Hyderabad. And we saw some cute strokes as well, and some shots which were perfect cricket strokes. And they just went on and on with this onslaught, hurting Mirpurkhaas team, unless the mystery guy picked up the wicket. And then catch by Umar Akmal. Wicket started to fall. The run flow started to slow down a bit, and Anwar Ali, he also could not get what was coming towards him, and he was out to a googly. It was leg before wicket. And then in the end, it was Irfan Niazi show, hitting long balls and 3 sixes and a 4, and ended up getting 196, a huge total. And we now take you down to Misha, who is with a special guest.
Thank you, Salman. On the sidelines of the first ever qualifier of the ZKB since Premier League, the clash of the Titans, the two best teams in the tournament. I've got with me Hassan Nawaz for his 51 of 42. Hassan, जब पहली विकेट गिर गई थी सज्जाद की, पहली बॉल, पहली विकेट, प्रेशर तो आया होगा, कैसे कंटेन किया?
बिल्कुल प्रेशर आया था। जो मेरे साथ खेल रहा था फैज़ान, हमारे माइंड में यही था कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पार्टनरशिप जितनी हो सके लगाएं, और उसने भी 50 की और मैंने भी, तो इसलिए अच्छा टोटल हुआ।
124 रन की आप दोनों की पार्टनरशिप थी, क्या बात कर रहे थे आपस में उस वक्त?
यही कि लूज़ बॉल को हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, बाकी जो अच्छी बॉल कर रहे हैं उसको रिस्पेक्ट देंगे और जितना हो सके लंबा जाएंगे।
197 का टारगेट पोस्ट कर दिया है, क्या लग रहा है डिफेंड कर लेंगे?
हमारा यही था जब टीम मीटिंग हुई थी कि हमने 180 तक करना है। अगर हमारी पहली बैटिंग हुई तो वो होगी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। अब इंशाल्लाह फील्डिंग में एफर्ट करनी पड़ेगी, तो इंशाल्लाह हम फाइनल खेलेंगे।
Then I wish you all the very best. I hope you make it to the final. Thank you so much, Hassan, for being here with us. And with that, it's back to you, Salman.
Thank you, Misha. And indeed, they've got the total that they wanted. It's in fact more than that, 196 for 6, and it was absolute destruction via Hassan, Faizan, and later on towards the end it was a Niazi show where Irfan Niazi got 53 of 22 deliveries, and they with this 50 get to an imposing total and a target of 197 now for the Hyderabad. And now here is the Hyderabad bowling card, Mirpurkhaas bowling card, where Sameen Gul took 2 for 31 of his 4 overs. Asim Ali was expensive, 27 of the last over, so he gave away 52 for no wicket. Danish Aziz is someone where the onslaught started. He took 1 wicket for 34. Arif Yaqub also no effect today of him, 4 overs 40 for no wicket. Usman was the most effective mystery bowler, 4 overs 23 for 3, and Qasim 1 over for 10. And meanwhile, Mirpurkhaas Tigers now need 197 to win in 20 overs. We'll see how the chase goes. It will be very interesting, and their big guns need to come to the party.